All right, hello everyone. This is our January Carnegie Library edition. Hope everybody had a happy and safe New Year. We're here with Dan from Berglund Construction in what will be the Bradbury room.
Right, this is the Ray Bradbury reading room. This was one of the rooms that Ray had studied in as a little child. We think he became inspired as a writer by studying here after school. So this room will be dedicated and named in his honor. It'll be restored to how it looked back in 1902. There'll be bookcases added, so it looks like it did when Ray was here. You'll see in the paint where the fireplace surround used to be, we are carving a new one from pictures and replicating that up with a wood carver in Milwaukee to put that back. And you can see we have started to close ceilings here. Huge victory getting all the mechanical, electrical, plumbing, fire protection roughed and done, HVAC. And we've started to put up gypsum lath, which is the product that we need in order to start plastering. And we've actually started plastering today down on the mid-level in the classroom. We're going to go down there next and show you that. So a big turn the corner with closing walls, closing ceilings. That kind of freezes where we're at with any design changes. And now we're moving forward, which is completing the project, going into plastering, then eventual paint finishes, historic paint finishes. Then trim and doors will be coming back from Kankakee. And then next week we have more historic windows coming back. You can see these two have been installed, but we have another load of historic window sashes now that the weather is improving, coming back to the site. Okay.
Awesome, sounds good.
Let's go down to the mid-level and we'll show you the plasters. All right, Jeremiah, we're down here in the upper mid-level, and this is going to be a classroom. This is the room where we have a fireplace surround that we were able to find here that's being rebuilt and will be brought back to the project. So you will see the fireplace.
Already starting to work on.
Right. There's new tile that's going to be that'll match the existing that'll be installed, and you can see we've closed up the ceilings and the walls. And this is the plastering operation going on by J.P. Phillips Plastering. Plastering is kind of an old-fashioned way of putting a wall finish on. It's a beautiful finish if you can afford it. It's lasting. You see the old plaster in this building held up 120 years. And especially, there was a period of time where it was unoccupied. It still held up pretty good. So these guys have been filling in and repairing. You can see above that pink primer where they've repaired the walls today with metal lath. That's this material here. They put this material in. Then they use Structolite, which is a repair plaster. And now they've got an adhesive that's going on, or bonding agent. And then they'll start the actual plastering work where they take a hock and they take plaster and they trowel it on, eventually rubbing out with a sand finish. There's metal corners that'll go on at each of the corners. And so the entire existing building is all plaster, okay? Ceilings, walls, all plaster finished like it was back in 1903.
Phenomenal.
Okay, so now we're at the mid-level at the addition. Behind us are the bathrooms, and this is the elevator shaft that we've been talking about. This is how it looks on the inside. The elevator just arrived from Ohio. It was manufactured at Canton Elevator Industries in Ohio. It was just shipped to Waukegan. They're uncrating all the components of it. They'll first install the elevator rails, which is what the car platform will ride on. They go on the side of the shaft. There's embeds that were put in the masonry to receive the rails. So a lot of coordination with that to get those in the right spot. Then they'll build a platform, and then they'll be setting the frames, and then they'll build the cab. So it's all a process. It usually takes about 6 to 8 weeks. But we have a 6-stop elevator here, okay? We have 6 different levels that it will stop on. That's why this was a very complicated addition, because we have to mesh up with the different levels of the existing Carnegie, which was built into the side of a bluff and had all those different levels. So that's what's complicated this project, was busting through all those times to connect the addition with the existing building, and now having this elevator, which gives you your code compliancy that anybody can visit here, ride in the elevator, and hit every level.
So many people don't realize, just from seeing it from the West End, that there are 6 levels, and it's
right.
It's like a lot bigger building than a lot of people realize.
It's like on the backside, you're looking at a 4 or 5 story building, and from the street, you're looking at a 1-story building. So and very complicated with the slope of the bluff and logistically. So anyhow, this will be huge when we get this operable and running. That'll help our egress through the building to finish our finishes here, our painting, our plastering, our historic wood trim we'll be able to use the elevator for construction use. So,
Well, that's fantastic. I can't wait to see you again next month. Everything's progressing nicely, so can't wait to see what we have next month.
Thanks for coming out. Yeah, we got some good weather coming in next week. With the masons will be back working on the stone, so the public will start to see the beautiful stone facade on the addition. So thanks
Awesome.
again.
Great job. Thank you.
See you next month.
We'll see you.